Yo, it's Rico Lavelle, man, the Midwest kid. BMB, Big Moon shining everywhere. Make sure you check out my sit down. You hear me?
It's your girl Love, Lexus Love, just love me already.
And the God, DJ Woo Beats, and you tuned in to the sit down. Bitch, sit down. Little bitch.
Sit down. Take a seat.
Yeah, that's right. DJ Woo Beats, Lexus Love. We got a special guest, Rico Lavelle.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I ain't
want to mess that up. I got that
right.
Because he had like 4 different names.
Man,
Midwest Rico.
Yeah.
Rico, what was it, Da Vinci or something?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know, I went to Wayne State, so you know I know.
For sure.
I definitely know. We happy to have you here, though, for sure.
I'm happy to be here, man.
No
This
doubt.
is exciting.
What's going on with you? What's new?
Always grinding, man. Just walking into these new stages, being Rico Lavelle. You know what I mean? Everything on top of the national anthem thing.
Right.
And just getting back into music, movies, as much as I can right now.
Yeah, that was dope. So, how was that experiences for you?
It was crazy because I didn't expect for it to be like that. You
No?
know what I mean? I didn't expect for it to go as crazy as it did. But when it happened, we watching the game and
Yeah.
I was just like, man, let me check my, my social media. So the social media was going up. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I went on Snapchat and I was just like on every Explore thing, like Complex, Sports Illustrated, everything. Yahoo. I was on the front of Google.
Big.
Yeah, I
it's
see
nuts.
that.
That's
That's
real
pretty
big.
big.
That's real big.
So how did you get there though? Like,
I'm glad you asked me that question because after I did it, I was on a couple of radio shows and primarily the hosts cater to a different audience than the neighborhood or the area that I'm from. So people just thought I was like this big rapper, singer or whatever that just, got called in to do the national anthem, but it didn't go like that at all. My manager, agent, her name is Ingam Sue. She's very good at what she does. She, if you're familiar with the last name Sue and Dominican Sue, that's his sister. Okay. That's his agent. She also, is agent for Ziggy Ansah, who plays defensive end for the Detroit Lions and a bunch of other players. So she's real familiar with the Lions organization and whatnot. So knowing that they were looking for talent to, do the national anthem and halftime shows and a bunch of other ways that they use their talent, we just kind of walked into the door, went through the interview process, quote unquote. I ended up being the person that they chose, and then next thing you know, I'm standing on the stage.
Dope.
Yeah,
that's dope as hell.
Yeah, man.
I seen all the little black boys.
Oh yeah.
Was you nervous, man?
Staring at you like, what's going on? I don't know what is he
We
doing.
was hype about it. You know what I mean? We was hype. I woke up I didn't sleep the night before. So the day that I woke up, I called my granddaddy, you know what I'm saying, told him that I was about to be singing the national anthem or not. I didn't really announce it to nobody until the day of. And then when we got up there though, like I did see the little boys. I'm like, I'm like, man, they got the little flags and stuff.
So did you already have in your mind that you was gonna take the knee?
I had it in my mind that I should. I wasn't really sure
for
if
the
I was
coach
gonna do it or not. And that's crazy because when I posted it at the sound check, everybody was on my timeline like, "Man, do it for the culture, bro. You got to take it for the culture." Most definitely. I tried to find like where I stood on the whole, on the whole thing, which is why I took the knee where I took the knee at. So yeah, it was kind of crazy though.
That was good. That was good. So just give a little insight on how did you actually get started with the whole music thing?
Okay, so music kind of found me in a way. I like to say that because of how I found music. So I used to stay on Joy Road and Oakman at one point in my life, and my grandma's basement, she had like these huge crates full of music and whatnot, and I came across this Genuine CD.
Hey, that's my nigga.
Genuine was on there talking crazy on this intro, like, do I have player written across my forehead? Hell no. Like, that's just on that gigging, right?
Yeah.
So I used to just sing that. So then one day in school, this girl like just heard me humming it or whatever. She's like, "You can sing," and I'm like, for real? And she like, yeah, you can sing this song. So I sing this song. And
it started with the hoes.
Yeah. Then I go in the hallway and she come with her friends like, look, listen to him, sing this song. Then another friend like, oh no, sing this song. So then I go from there, and then school programs. Right. And then I remember this one program in particular. I was with a band or whatnot, and my band teacher played John Legend, Ordinary People, on the keys, and I sang to it, and my grandparents, or nobody in my family knew I knew how to sing, but my grandma and my auntie came and I was singing, and I just remember them bawling, like just crying? Yeah. And I'm like,
oh, that was dope.
That
was dope.
I must be doing good. I get off stage and they like, we didn't know you could sing. I'm like, I can sing.
That's dope. So from that, you're now with BMB, right?
Yep.
So where did that start from? What year did that start?
I think I signed to BMB in 2012 or 2013. It was one or the other. I ended up finding BMB. I was doing a lot of independent leg work. You know what I mean? We started in the basement, rapping over YouTube beats, came out with a project, saved us some money, brought Gucci Mane to the city. After the Gucci Mane show, I did my own solo show. It sold out. And amongst the sold out show, I had, Enjoy Detroit involved. Enjoy Detroit, we was really doing a lot together and whatnot. And at that time, Enjoy Detroit was like what everybody in Detroit was talking about.
Right.
So they were doing some business with BMB in particular, and they invited BMB to my show, which was sold out. So now BMB, they already seen me at the Gucci Mane show because we brought Gucci here, and then now I'm doing my own sold out show. They're like, okay, who is this kid and he working so hard? Is he signed to somebody? What's going on? And one day he was just having a barbecue at the studio house over in Warren, and my mom was like, you need to go over there and talk to him.
Mama knows best.
Right? I'm like, I ain't trying to sign to nobody, and da. She's like, well, just go over there and see what he's talking about. Yeah. So I had no idea who Mr. BMB Records was, but I walk up on the porch and he talking to DJ Gary Chandler.
Who is he?
DJ Gary Chandler. Just a legendary DJ from Detroit, real big. Okay. He play a pivotal part in a lot of the music breaking in Detroit. So that's how I got introduced to Mr. B&B though. When I walk up on the porch, I see Gary Chandler. I knew who Gary Chandler was through a friend. So then he like, Rico, what's up? And I'm like, okay, you must be Peanut. You know what I mean? And then from there, he just talked to me, and then he just told me straight up like, bro, I want to sign you.
So where do Charlie come into play?
Charlie. So I met Charlie after. Well, no. I met, cause I had been over there to that house before, but I never knew who he was, Mr. B&B, the CEO. So when I first met Charlie, this girl named Chanel had took me over there to the B&B house, and it was Charlie's birthday. So this one, she was doing the Hard to Kill mixtape. They had the tour for the Hard to Kill mixtape. Yeah. And then she got nominated for the BET Award. Yeah. So Charlie, actually got booked in Jacksonville, Florida, on a show. Actually, while I was on the tour with Def Jam and Big Hef, I got to know Charlie a little bit better, from like us catching flights together and her being the president of the label and everything like that, us doing interviews and, you know, her introducing us to people, blase splee. But one trip in particular where I really got to know Charlie was, we got booked in Jacksonville for Jordan Davis Day. Jordan Davis Day was the young black kid that got shot down outside the liquor store for playing his music too loud. Right. So after that, like, we got to kick it a lot, and she actually let me headline the show when she was booked as the headliner.
Oh, that's dope. Yeah, that's love right there. That's dope.
Around the time we had the Bang Bang record, so it was real relevant to the times. You know what I mean? No. Yeah,
that's not shit.
So, thanks. That's crazy. But yeah, that's how me and Charlie really got close. And then she defended me so heavy one time. It was like super amazing and so sweet of her. You know what I mean? As a person, somebody was just hating for real. I had somebody come from out of town to interview me, type John. He was like kind of hating on me and leaning in the favor of somebody else, like in the middle of my interview type team. But she like stood up for me, and it was super cool. Charlie is awesome.
That's dope. So have you met Trick yet?
Hey. Trick is actually like one of the funniest people I ever met.
You official then. You official then. You got Trick. You official.
Oh yeah. So Trick was, I think Trick came into this with Charlie and Peanut together. You know what I'm saying? The three of them came up with BMB. I know BMB was the vision for Peanut, Brian Maurice Brown. You know what I mean? Right. Even though the acronyms for BMB in itself is Breaking Major Barriers. You know what I mean? But they all came up with it together. But yeah, Trick was super cool.
That's dope.
The last time I seen him, Snoop Dogg had did a celebrity charity game in Flint.
Daddies, ladies.
Yeah, Trick was the coach. Yeah, Trick is a great guy.
That's dope. So in regards to your music, like I feel like you've grown a lot. And I say that just because, like, from the songs Bang Bang to, like, Everybody, which I feel like was dope as fuck, and I feel like that shit should have fucking skyrocketed
a lot
somewhere.
of people felt like that.
Do you think you gonna do a remix of that?
To Everybody?
Yeah.
You know what? Now that you said it, I might do it. Just
I think you should.
I think that'd be super sweet. Yeah, I have.
Who would you
grown
have
a lot.
on it?
Sean. Seeing that I shouted him out in the song. Sean. I would have Lil George on there. Who else would I have on Everybody? You know, my mind get to going to the biggest of the biggest for everything. So I would say Jay-Z. Jay-Z, that would be
Yeah, you gotta think high.
on there. So yeah, those would be the 3 features. Jay-Z, Lil George, and who was the first person I said? Oh, Sean.
Sean.
Yeah, those would be the 3.
I got to see a different side of you too. And I didn't know you had so much character in you until I seen Young Nigga.
You watched the video?
Yeah.
I told them to take that down off YouTube, but they refused to take it down. They refused to take it down.
That video, it shows so much character of you. That shit, it's actually funny. It's fucking hilarious. He got beat shorts on. With like this shirt. He got no shirt on and shit.
Coat, the
fucking cowboy hat.
Yeah, we was
I'm like,
really
what's
tripping.
going on here?
So with the concept for that video altogether, so if you listen to the words, the song is Young Nigga, you know what I'm saying? So we put your mind in the perspective of a young nigga, you feel me? He probably live at home with his mom. He not really taking care of his business. Somebody got to come in and set him straight, you know what I mean? Tell him how it should be. So I was thinking, like, in the mind of a young nigga, we have a world of our own, you know what I mean? So that's what I tried to create in that video. So you see the animals, like the farm animals.
Right, that's what I'm like, what?
And then I got a crowd waiting for me, and I'm just dressed ridiculously, you know what I mean? But everybody's
There's a lot of thought
love,
behind that video.
Yeah,
like we had like AR guns, like all type of little crazy stuff. Like I had security, I had like a fat security guard on some Rambo stuff, and like we really rented it. Like in the beginning of the video, you see him walking by with a pony. Like
it was fucking with limes and sheets and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? It was dope though.
Shout out to the cinema guys. Yeah, they really captured it for us. But I had got word that the label was like upset that I had real guns in my video because you know you don't be thinking like, all right, let's find the prop guns. It's like, all right, I need some big guns. Who do I know with some big guns? Like, hey, y'all, pull up. Hey, like, it's a problem. Like, no, I'm just shooting the video. Like, okay, cool.
They like that type of shit too.
Facts, and they was just on the way with it. But that's one of the. I actually directed that video myself, so it was,
for real?
yeah, like everything that you saw from walking in to him with the pony to everything.
Your concepts, though, for the most part, with your music, I like the concepts because they really, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, they really bring something different or shine a light to certain situations.
On a certain topic.
Yeah. So I do like that, man.
I appreciate that, man. We try to like be as different as we can. You know what I mean? The vocabulary always gonna be there, the lyrics always gonna be there. But as far as like what we want to talk about or what I want to talk about, so to say, my mind just be all over the place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's what everybody's been asking though. So it's kind of like that for a reason.
Minute.
Yeah, you know, we take our personal trials and tribulations and turn them to triumph and victories for us. You know what I mean? So that's what he's going through right now. Young guy, you got to make some mistakes and you got to bounce back from those
young
mistakes.
kings. That's
exactly. And not necessarily saying like he made, you know, like a bad mistake or anything, but it's life. You know what I mean? So he'll be back. But what was the first question before the George one?
I don't know, but you doing Safe Summer this summer?
What's the dates on that?
June 21st. So this is how we're gonna do it. Safe Summer now. We always gonna make sure it's on the first day of summer. Rain, cedar, snow, so that nobody ever gets it confused. You know, first day of summer always gonna be June 21st. So we gonna try to make, and we working on it now, even early on, so that we don't have to do it last minute like last year.
So what goes down there?
Safe Summer.
Yeah, what goes down for real?
So the vision is to make Safe Summer a movement, or more so a lifestyle. You know what I mean? And then on a lower level of that, making Safe Summer a festival, a music festival type little thing. Not necessarily just geared toward music, but just, you know, Safe Summer. So last year was more so like publicity type thing, PR work, you know,
Yeah.
putting everybody on the red carpet, blah, 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 blah. The first Safe Summer, which was the second Safe Summer, which was really one of my favorites. I'm talking about, it was one of my favorites because it was just mad ratchet.
Hey, that's the
super
best.
Ratchet, dog.
That's what I'm hoping that
ratchet.
it is when I get there. That it's mad ratchet.
It's gonna be super ratchet.
I love ratchet.
The
I
only
like the
thing that might
ratchetness.
stop it from being ratchet is we thinking about doing it at St. Andrews. And you know, at St.
Oh,
Andrews,
yeah,
you
you
can't
can't-
smoke.
yeah, you
You
can't
know what
do
I mean?
that.
You can't drink underage. And not saying like that's what we promoting, but
Right.
we promote life over where we at. And we know the
Right.
reality of it. You know what I mean? I've been smoking.
So
since
St. Andrews in the basement or upstairs?
upstairs.
Upstairs?
'Cause the
Oh, that'd
first
be
one-
dope. That'd
Yeah,
be
the first
dope.
one we had 1,000+ people. I think it was like 1,100.
What the fuck was I?
Yeah, it was crazy. I'm talking
Damn.
about big blunts everywhere. I had Crystal the Dow hosting. I had Mike
Oh,
Wren,
okay.
who plays receiver for the Munich Cowboys now. I had him hosting. I had me on the bill. I had him on the bill. That's Cheech for those that's listening. Big Moons. I had Evan the tour guide on the bill.
Yeah.
Believe 3, like it was just crazy, but it was so many people. Like I could not believe it.
Yeah.
Like it was so many people that came out to support Safe Summer, and I was like, wow. Like, and then you know the reputation remains. There has never been a fight at Safe Summer,
Right.
a shooting, none of that. Not even as little
And that's
as an
what's up.
argument or anything. You know what I mean? So that's what we really
All
stand
good
on.
vibes. That's what's up.
Always.
That's what's up. I can't wait to come to either because I've been thinking like, damn. I saw it last summer and I'm like, I don't know what I was doing that day. I can't remember that shit. I smoke a lot. So I can't remember what I was doing, but I was like, damn, I wish I would have went. But I'm going to be there.
Last year I was
we going to be
around
there
like
for
a chicken
sure.
with my head cut off, so I didn't enjoy it. I didn't enjoy it last year, so you ain't missed nothing. You ain't missed nothing. But this year gonna be huge. I want to bring in some out of town talent to support what it is that we're trying to do. I want to get some of my celebrity friends involved, and I want to put on a great show and have a great experience for everybody.
That's what's up. So what else you plan on doing besides the Safe Summer? Like what other movement that you thinking about?
Not
Getting
necessarily
started
a
right now.
movement, but I really want to get Rico Lavelle going. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Rico Lavelle is a new name. We released like a small EP with my guys, Block Symphony out of Flint. But now it's really time to like put everything together as far as the agents behind me and the label behind me and the team that I have behind me, under Rico Lavelle, as far as like my personal camp, the people that work for me, and, just really take off. I plan on doing a couple movies this year. I got offered a couple movie roles.
That's dope.
So yeah, we just working nonstop.
So you acting?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he gave you a teaser.
He
gave you a teaser.
We need all the info.
Yeah. As far as acting goes, though, it's like a whole nother arena. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I got to do business
You
different.
think you
with
need an acting coach?
I don't know yet. You know what I mean? I don't know how good I am yet. You know, I don't know how.
You
good
know
or
you
how
good when you
bad I
can
am.
share some tears though. Like
Look, I gotta try that first. I'm gonna go home in my personal time and I'm gonna just try to cry.
I'm telling you, he probably gonna be the next Denzel.
See,
Washington.
that's how I know I can be an actor because I swear I can watch any movie and I can cry.
What?
From that shit. Like
See?
literally crying.
Acting kind of excites me a little bit because I get to be somebody else. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
I get to not be myself for a minute.
Yeah.
So being myself as of recently is kind of being a little hectic. So, but it's cool though.
So you trying to go for like the funny roles or like the serious roles?
I want to get them all. I want to be like who? I want to be like Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, because he can go serious. He can be
He
serious.
can be
and funny.
serious,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like Ray Charles is one of my favorite movies.
Oh
ever.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that was
That's
Killed
dope.
that role.
Yeah, he did.
Killed
That was
Ray
dope.
Charles.
I like that one movie that
Collateral.
no. The
No?
fuck is that? He
With
was in a
Jamie
movie where some guy was locked up in prison and he was like still getting away with shit. Law-abiding citizen. Look at she got me.
Man, that shit.
She got me.
You look like you watch some good movies too. Her Netflix and chill game is strong.
Is your Netflix and chill game strong? You
Yeah.
single right now?
She threw that in.
Everybody wants to
talking
know
about
though.
that.
That was nice.
Everybody wants to know.
It's complicated right now, y'all. It's complicated right now. I have to be honest. I'm a real honest guy.
Man,
What's complicated though?
Age.
The
the day and age that we living in right now.
Everything is complicated. Everything is complicated. It's complicated mainly because I'm just more so focused on work.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
You know what I mean? More so focused on work than anything. I really want to provide a great life for my daughter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
congrats on that too. How old is she now?
She's 1. She'll be 2 July 21st. And that is killing me right now because now for summer jams.
Yeah, go ahead and say it.
Her birthday is July 21st and summer jams is July 21st. So I have to be here and I have to be in Miami at the same time.
How you gonna do that?
I don't know. We're going to have to figure it out. Maybe I'll be in Miami the 20th and then fly here like first thing.
Yeah.
And then do summer jams and then fly back to Miami. I don't know. But I just want to make her second birthday special.
So you doing summer jams this year for sure?
We just got to wait and see.
He doing.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see you there.
We'll be down there doing press.
Make sure y'all holler at me because I'm going to give y'all the drops for sure.
Most definitely.
Plies ain't coming. This nigga late. Fool got hung over last night in the club. Nah, I ain't gonna be messy.
You ain't hungover. What are you drinking? What you drinking?
Carlo Rossi. This that stuff right here though. I'm telling you.
I gotta try that. I gotta try that. Though.
Yeah, you got
this
me
is
wanting
the
to
smooth-
try it because your whole team, your whole entourage
Yeah, he came
trying it.
in
I'm like,
with the-
damn, they must
let
be
me
on that shit
introduce
for
everybody.
real.
Yeah, so these are my blood brothers right here. That's my
okay.
cousin that just left. If you ever see me talking about big moons, that's my tribe. That's what I believe in. You know what I mean? The moon shine on us super heavy at nighttime. I'm super peaceful. That's why I love. You know what I'm saying? I love the nighttime. So this is my brother Fats. You can follow him on Instagram or any of that stuff for those that's listening at Fats Worldwide. And this is my brother Cheech. You can follow him on anything at l.cheech. But yeah, these my blood brothers. These my mama's sons. You know what I mean?
Plug them in quick. That's what's up, though.
Big Moon's Tribe, man. We stay working. These
Moon's
guys is
Tribe?
talented. Big Moon's Tribe.
Big Moon's Tribe.
When did that start?
I think I said it in a song like 2 years ago. I don't know if the song came out or anything like that, but I noticed at nighttime I be vibing. In the daytime I hate it. It's so many people and there's so much traffic and you know what I mean? There's so much going on in the daytime, but in the nighttime it get all cool in the summer.
So you like a little vampire?
Something like that, yeah. I don't even like coming out in the daytime for real. I stay in the bed till it get dark. For real.
I had seen what was I watching? I think you did Spit Detroit.
Yeah, that was like one of the first
Yeah, you look like a little baby.
You know what's funny? I was like so ambitious.
Like his auntie or something.
I was so ambitious around that time because I had just been incarcerated for a little bit of time for prescription fraud or whatever. So I came out and they're like, bro, you got to hit the gas running, bro. Don't go back up in that mug. I'm like, come on, whatever. Hey, man, we want you to freestyle on. Put me on that. Hey, man, we got this show. Put me on that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was like one of the funnest times. And then you would never guess where that was. Like it looked like a clean setup, but we were literally like, you know, those little apartments in Midtown.
Yeah.
It was like a junky basement. They had like everything was nigga rigged.
For real?
I'll never forget this. Yeah, it was like the little
Yeah, you couldn't
the
tell it
little
all.
rig that like moved the camera back and forth. They had that mug on like a skateboard.
Oh man.
It was like two 2x4s and it was like pop cans connected. I was like, dog. But
They made it work though. They made it work. Shit, you gotta start
so
somewhere.
good. And it, like how they after a while how they was moving on it, you was like, okay, like, it didn't even seem nigga rig no more. Like it was full in that mug.
Young as hell, like, hey, it is what it is.
Right.
Fuck it.
For real.
So what's up, man? We gotta put him in the hot seat now.
I
You
know.
know a little bit about him now. Yeah?
Okay.
You need. Was that your second cup? Your first cup?
This the first one still. I probably would have
You
ran
still
through it if the bottle was
sipping
right
on
here.
that. Oh, we could have brought you the bottle.
Yeah, it's
we could've
cool. It's
bought
cool.
him, Go ahead, pop it off. Give him a question or so.
Okay, I'm with it.
Yeah, man.
I think I already he kind of already killed my little
Yeah, he
hot
curved-
seat,
yeah,
though.
he
He
curved.
curved me though, so it's complicated.
Yeah, I have to be honest though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Out of respect, you feel
Oh,
me? I
yeah,
can't,
yeah.
you know, can't
Yeah.
lead nobody on. I already got
most
up there and
definitely.
said I was single. You like, you know, that's true and all, but I can't say that it ain't complicated.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean?
Yeah, that's
Facts.
respect.
What was the next question?
So, what's your next move?
My next move.
What is it? A mixtape, a EP, or an album?
A movie.
Yeah. But right now we trying to release something at the end of April. We trying to release a whole
what's up.
project at the end of April. So that I guess help with our growth a little bit because I was releasing singles, so you get something different every time.
Yeah, because that jeweler, I like that shit too. That was my shit too.
That was something I thought was gonna go too because I really felt that. I really felt jeweler.
I like jeweler.
I love jeweler.
Now, what's your like marketing scheme, like your promo, like far as promo when you drop, do you like focus on like the songs or do you just drop?
When it come to dropping a full, like, all right, so the project is called Life of Suave. So this gonna go more into why it's complicated a little bit. So Life of Suave, it goes like this. The life that I see for myself is like where we at now. Like I'm like, oh, I can move to Royal Oak, give me a little loft, fix that mug up, real Playboy style. You know what I mean? Nice waxed wood floors, have nice plasma screens, get some like little neon lights or something. Put up my pictures all over my crib. Have my closet set up like this. Blah blah blah. Everything clean. I'm riding luxury cars as far as like my car service. I'm flying in and out for shows. Whoa. That's my life. But as a man, I have responsibilities. So with those responsibilities, I have family. So such and such in jail calling me and I got to put money on the phones and stuff like that. This cousin still in the hood, trapping, working hard. You know what I mean? This cousin off at school. Like it's so much other stuff that I got to deal with other than myself. So now
Believe
that
me, I know.
you to the life of Suave. You know what I mean? So from the outside looking in, it's like, oh, his life must be gravy. He had like, he riding executive car service and blah 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 blah. Well, I'm not riding executive. I'm riding Detroit Sprinter. Shout out to Detroit Sprinter. You know what I mean? He got a nice loft. Like his life must be peaches and cream. But then I'm in the hood every day. You know what I mean? When people see me walking up 8 Mile or whatever the case may be, like I'm taking care of my family that's still here. So just because my life done got better, don't mean everybody else's life around me done got better. You know what I mean? Lavelle is about.
So since you brought that up, I'm gonna bring it up because you brought it up. How did you feel when that person posted that picture of you?
It's funny because, like, first of all, this is all I thought about when I was a little kid. When we first hopped off the porch. We was mobbing everywhere. However we got to get it. We on the way to it. You know what I'm saying? So in that day in particular, mind you, I got a budget with this car service thing. I'm not just like, okay, $100, $100. It don't work like that. Let's just get that out of niggas' heads right now. There's a lot of money to be spending on car service. You're supposed to use that type of stuff when you're doing shows, whatever the case may be. If it's personal, you just do it because you got to. Other than that, we using like Uber, Lyft, or the homies gonna give us a ride. Other than that, I am one of those people that do not mind hopping on my tools. You know what I mean? So when I seen it, I already knew who the person was. It's a little history to it. You know what I mean?
Okay. So it's a little bit deeper than what it was.
Exactly. So
I figured it had to be.
With somebody wanting that type of attention, you know what I mean? I had to let them know, like, one, I'm not about to beef with you. I'm not about to beef with anybody. It was a girl. Oh. It was a girl, but in respects, it's a dude.
I was going to say.
In respects, it's a dude.
That's why it's complicated.
In respects. What?
Wait a minute, I'm confused.
Okay, so the girl is like a stud. You know what I mean? In respects. That's what I'm saying, in respects. You feel me? So, this person, they saw me, they took a picture, and me and this person actually used to be friends. But for whatever reasons, you know what I mean, this person don't like me anymore via like a female, some shit like that. And, it just kind of went the way it went. But when I seen the post, one, I laughed at it because I really don't be caring, you know what I mean? And then two, I'm like, okay, there's not about to be a beef or anything like that. So, but the more people kept sending it to me, I was like, okay, people was getting riled up about this. Let me say something about it. So that's why the first thing I said was, yes, that's me. Two, no, we are not about to beef about this, but I do have some points on this that I would like everybody to, you know what I'm saying, pay attention to. Yeah. One, I never needed BMB to do anything for me. Like I told y'all, for me to even get signed to BMB, I had to do everything, everything that made me who I am first. Right. So promoting that show, getting that show to sell out, and then getting my own show to sell out right after that, that's no easy task. That's what made me myself. Even then, I started out selling waters on Greenfield in 96 to raise the money to even throw a show, to even get me to help bring Gucci here or anything like that. You know what I mean? Then on top of that, if you're so concerned about me having to walk, you should have pulled up and said, yo, hop in, I got you. You know what I mean? And then, like, that was just my viewpoints on it, because it's like, I could care less, because I'm still, what's up? Or y'all can't come right now, or I ain't got enough for that right now. Okay, let's get to it. You know what I mean? And it's gonna be the same way. I don't care how many millions, whatever. It's gonna be the same way. I plan on walking around Detroit like I live here because I live here.
Right. Facts. I think the city love you though.
So
the city show.
So now that you said that, this is crazy. After I posted that, people was DMing me like, F them, if you ever need a ride, call me, this is my number, blah, blah, blah. So now I don't like walking because it's uncomfortable. So now when I be walking, people be pulling up like, Rico, what's up, man? Come in. Nigga, I don't know you. I'm not about to just hop in your rip. You know what I'm saying? But I know it's out of love, though, so I appreciate those people that do. Because somebody the other day pulled up on me on my way to my video shoot, and they made sure I got there on time. So I appreciate that.
That's dope.
So it's a girl or a boy?
It's a girl, but she a stud.
It's a stud that want to be like him.
Oh, okay.
Between his knees.
Facts. Fuck is wrong? Look, I don't know why I keep blurping out my cuss words. I feel
bro, you good, bro.
Motherfucker, bitch, shit, bro. Damn ass. You nigga.
Come out. No, we good though.
Facts.
We good though. So we do want to let you know that we are having a mixer. We would like to invite you to come out.
Hell yeah, we there.
We plan on having it on the 31st of March. It's gonna be like our launching. Oh,
what time?
Oh,
dang, we forgot he P Diddy over here. And shit.
What time?
It'll be a little later. It'll be around this time between 6 to 9.
Yeah.
Starting.
Okay. I should be able to do that. I got
just
doors
get you ready for your Saturday night.
Yeah,
It's a Saturday. It's a Saturday night or evening.
Oh, so the show on the 30th must be a Friday. Okay. All right, bet.
Yeah.
We locked in. That sound like a good Saturday. Come drink Rossi with y'all. Leave there.
Nah, we gonna have
dope show.
We gonna bring you something different.
Trying to get me lit.
You want a shot? You want a shot of this with me?
I'll take a shot with that with y'all.
Are you for real?
Yeah, I'll take a shot.
Listen, man.
You gonna take it out the bottle? Or you need a shot cup.
Look, bro, ready too, right?
Look, he like a shit. I don't want this shit no more. Give me some of that shit.
He said it's coming out like shit. I'm with bro.
Shots around it.
I'm with bro, nigga. Straight
It
up.
don't matter.
Yeah, man. We gonna get these. Go ahead. Am I?
Your shit
You
straight.
good.
Look, it's my shit. It's my shit. Nothing wrong with you.
Y'all trying to get me lit in here. This has been hype though.
I'm trying to think of a hot seat question for you, man, because you know we done learned you a little bit, so we trying to get some little.
That was his little whole hot seat. The little stud was his little hot seat.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, because that shit was bold as fuck.
Yeah, but that's some, you know what I'm saying? He a real, he handled that like a real man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit don't count. Some shit that.
When you true to yourself, bro.
Yeah, don't nothing else
yourself.
even, you know, can't nothing phase you, you know what I'm saying?
Cause
keep it real with yourself first.
Always. You know what I mean? We ain't never hide nothing. We ain't never had to hide nothing. We live on the righteous laws and principles of life.
No doubt.
That's dope. So before we get out of here, I need to know who in the city right now would you actually work with?
Oba Rollin', Dej Loaf, Sada Baby. We already got a record together.
Dej Loaf or Sada Baby?
Oh, that'd be hot as fuck.
Me and Dej. I think that'd be crispy too.
That'd be crispy as fuck.
Man, Dej though, like you probably replaced Jacquees.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
That sound clean. Yeah.
For real?
Oh, shade.
Nah, that ain't no shade. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying though.
Me and George got some fire stuff. Who would I work with though? Oba for sure though. Oba, Dej.
Yeah, Oba's pretty dope.
Who else?
Oba Rollin'.
Lorenzo Perez.
That's new to me.
Lorenzo Perez?
Yeah, I don't know who that one is.
He fire. He just did a Funk Flex freestyle that released today.
I'm gonna have to check into that.
It's some people. Oh, Sam Austin's. Bro fire.
He sings.
He rap.
He raps?
Yeah, he's sweet as hell. Oh, okay. Who else?
Any females?
Dej, Che, LaBrittany. Me and her already got some stuff in the works. I don't know why I ain't think of that, but LaBrittany for sure. Shay Goof.
I feel like you would be dope with the girl out of Ipsy, but she be here a lot.
Nisha.
Yeah.
Nisha
Nisha
yeah, she's pretty dope.
Yeah, I think
I like her swag.
Rocky B.
I like Rocky B.
Yeah, I seen you with Rocky.
Yeah, that's my
you
dog.
Yo, you been with Rocky B?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, no, not like my girlfriend.
No.
Damn.
You could call her. I'm just
That thing's complicated.
Lex, what is going on? We're gonna have to talk, bro. I gotta figure this out. How can I make it better?
Damn.
Oh man.
Don't shoot the messenger.
Maybe it ain't as complicated as I think. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be fair, okay?
You pretty fair, man. You pretty fair.
Always.
So y'all got tracks together or track
Me
together?
and
You and Rocky B.
Oh. See, I met Rocky ironically. One, I didn't know she rapped at first, but I met her. I seen her at the mall one day, and I was trying to shoot my shot.
Oh, okay.
And then I just so happened to be with a nigga that she did not like at all. And I'm talking about this dude was foul, and I ended up finding out he was super foul, but that made me and her super cool. So, we've been friends ever since. Yeah, like on some West Side shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So do you got a title for this new project that you about to?
Life is Suave.
Life is
Suave. You're going to see, I want to put a lot of stuff into perspective. I want to tell a story. I don't want to tell too much of my business, but I'm going to tell my business a little bit. So like Life is Suave, just
That's
like,
the best. That's
you
the
know,
best. Like Usher and Confessions, but don't
like that.
Don't go his way. Though,
Nah,
don't
yeah.
go his way though. He took the wrong
real
way.
True. I'm real true and real.
Hey, you don't know
honest.
what's true and not on that.
Yeah, with these alleged rumors and stuff.
Yeah.
But he came out and said it.
Oh, he did?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
he came out and said it. Like, okay, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I got this shit. I was paying for this shit, so you bitches
He ain't say that.
I swear. Look it up.
What? It's a
Look it
video?
up. I don't know if it's a video. I ain't see a video, but I just saw like, you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy because that's one
The
of my
tweets
favorite
and shit.
entertainers.
Usher,
I
yeah, he was.
remember-
Hey, but real talk for me, that don't take nothing from his talent, though. You know what I'm saying?
Justin
That
Bieber
don't-
whole little swag.
Yeah,
First of all, that's like Frank Ocean.
Frank Ocean.
I would
the
never
coldest
stop
to me.
listening to
Yeah.
Frank Ocean.
Hey, you could ask my friend,
Never.
bro. Like Frank Ocean, that's my dog. I don't give a fuck. He can, long as he ain't like he have his little slick line or something though. He like boy and shit. I be like, oh damn, Frank,
Gotta
what the
switch it up,
fuck?
girl.
I ain't heard nothing like that yet.
What?
I ain't heard nothing like
Thinking
that
about
yet.
you?
See, look, what's
That
funny
whole-
is
yeah.
I thought that was me and this girl like song. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Man,
damn,
that
girl,
nigga
every time I
said,
get around,
boy.
you think about you get the plan. She's like, I
Yeah.
was gonna say the same thing to you. Then he came out gay. I was like,
Yeah, man. Hey, but that was still rocking
That
with.
shit
I ain't
was
care,
crazy.
man. That
yeah,
nigga
Frank
cold.
is one of the goats.
Man,
period.
yes.
Talented as heck.
Yes.
He's talented.
Never
I really thought that was a publicity stunt, though. I really do.
Man, when people, it seems like people coming out every day and it's just like norm now.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Because how
Like
he did
Post
it.
Malone.
Post Malone, gay?
What?
He
Kill
gay?
me. Yes, bro.
Oh, him and Quavo together.
No.
Him and Quavo together. Oh, Huncho. Him and Huncho.
I don't think Huncho did that.
Him and
But he's
Huncho,
talented. Like,
they got
he's
too many
talented.
tracks.
He got too
They got too many
that came
tracks.
out- That came out like last year or something.
Shit.
No,
Yeah.
man.
Behind.
I know.
But I'm
Him
still a
and
Post fan, man. Shout out to Post Malone.
Yeah, I fucks with him.
Fall Apart. I like that, though.
I like.
I thought that was about a girl.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, him and Quavo got a lot of work.
I can see you doing a record like that.
Yeah,
That's how I feel about everybody. Like that's how I felt about that. Like,
Yeah,
I thought-
they
man,
gave you
I
that
thought
vibe.
every-
Yeah, that kind of did got
Yeah.
that
Let me tell
vibe
you,
to
I
it.
was
Yeah.
in the studio going crazy like, this it!
Hey, you already know you got.
I felt like Diddy in that mud. That's how you got in. I had to go into schools and stuff, and it was like, oh! I'm like, yeah! Let's get the
yeah.
And then, but then I had my daughter, like, it's complicated.
See, they go that
It's
complicated.
Hey, man,
They go
that's
that
when life
shit
hit
again.
your ass. You,
Man,
as
what?
soon as you leave the studio, life hit your ass. You know, when you in the studio, it's like, yeah,
It's
you know,
complicated.
this is what I want to paint. But when you leave the studio, it's like, oh.
Man, the background of everything be
Going back to the
crazy.
bag.
Dog,
For real.
Oh my God. You think you just getting out of jail? No.
Get out of jail
Over.
free card.
You can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do that, you can't do that. It's like,
Man,
God
you
damn.
got to be really, like, mentally ready for, you know, a long term, that's the Remy. A long term
Learn.
relationship.
Learn.
That's the Remy.
A learn turn.
I said a long, what I say? Yeah, that's definitely the Remy, though.
You know what? But stuff like that teach me patience, though.
Yeah.
Like, stuff like that teach me patience with everything because stuff just gotta unveil.
Yeah.
And how old are you?
I'm 25.
Yeah, and seeing you at that age now too, where you know,
That crossover.
I feel like OG status. I'm trying to get my CEO on. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make $1 million this year.
Could you see yourself managing another artist?
Yeah, I kind of well, I wouldn't say manage. Cause that's a lot of responsibility, man. You gotta carry somebody else's vision.
And then you an artist yourself,
you know what I mean?
You know
that's taking a lot of time out. You know what I mean? I go through stuff every day that I didn't want to write about. I might throw this interview in a song. You know what I mean? But these two guys right here, I think I do a great job at consulting. You know what I mean? So I'm more comfortable consulting.
Are you the oldest?
Money? Yeah, I'm the oldest.
Oh, okay.
So this my second oldest brother.
He like the baby.
This the baby right here.
Oh, he the baby?
Yes.
Little big brother.
Man, both of them huge, dog.
Man,
like, God, I'm the smallest out of all my siblings. Well, my sister done lost weight, so she the smallest now. But, you know, I'm the smallest out of all my shortest for sure.
Oh, yeah.
That's dope. That's pretty dope. So before we get out of here, we need to let everybody know where your current music can be found, your social media, all your social outlets. Where can we find you at?
Just look up Rico Lavelle on any and everything. I might pop up, say what up, you know, follow back, not follow back, all that other good stuff.
It's complicated.
But he'll interact. He just won't follow back.
You know what I mean? Hey, I am an interactor for sure.
Hey, that's how you gotta do it. You can interact, but you won't follow back.
You know what? I followed you though.
Yeah.
I followed you though. You followed me.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Aw, look at y'all.
Hey, nah, cause I, you know what I'm saying? Like when I
You too, don't I?
Hell yeah, you follow me.
I was about to say.
Goddamn Skippy.
Yeah. I was like, oh shit, he followed me back. Okay, yeah. No, I like what you're doing though, bro. You got to keep it up though. Keep that shit going, man.
There's the motivation needed to keep it going. For real. It's coming together though. Life is Suave. We gonna pray on April 28th.
No doubt.
Dope.
No
April
doubt.
28th. It's a sit downtown Rico Lavelle. It's your girl Love, Lexus Love, just love me already.
And the God, DJ Woo Beats, and you tuned in to the sit down.
Bitch, sit down, little bitch.